What's up, everybody? Are you ready to go on another incredible ultimate travel getaway? This time, we're diving headfirst into a country known for its windmills, tulips, and canals. But there's so much more to it than that. We're going beyond the usual tourist traps and exploring the hidden gems of the Netherlands. Yeah, you heard me right. We're talking about those charming towns, stunning landscapes, and cultural experiences that most tourists only dream of. So, buckle up, because we're about to embark on a journey that will blow your mind. From the cobblestone streets of Utrecht to the windmills of Kinderdijk, we're about to uncover the true heart and soul of this amazing country. Get ready to be amazed by the colorful tulip fields in full bloom, the historic architecture that whispers tales of the past, and the friendly locals who embody the true spirit of gezelligheid. Whether you're a history buff, a foodie, or an adventure seeker, the Netherlands has something incredible in store for you. So, what are we waiting for? Let's grab our stroopwafels, hop on a bike, and get ready to discover the magic of the Netherlands. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. Our first stop takes us to the vibrant city of Utrecht, a place often overshadowed by its big brother, Amsterdam. But trust me, Utrecht is a hidden gem just waiting to be discovered. Imagine strolling along picturesque canals lined with charming wharf cellars, once used as warehouses and now transformed into cozy cafes and restaurants. These unique wharf cellars are a defining feature of Utrecht, adding a touch of history and character to the city's waterfront. As you wander along the canals, you'll be greeted by a kaleidoscope of colors reflected in the water, from the vibrant hues of the buildings to the lush greenery draping over the bridges. And speaking of history, Utrecht is a city steeped in it. Founded by the Romans in 47 AD, Utrecht boasts an impressive dome tower, a towering Gothic structure that dominates the city skyline. Climb to the top for breathtaking panoramic views of Utrecht's charming streets and canals. But Utrecht isn't just about the past. It's a lively university city with a youthful energy that's contagious. Explore the trendy boutiques, hip bars, and bustling squares, and soak up the dynamic atmosphere of this truly unique Dutch city. Now, let's delve deeper into the heart of Utrecht and uncover some of its hidden treasures. Don't miss the Museum Giethoorn convent, housed in a former medieval monastery. Journey through centuries of Dutch religious art and history. For a tranquil escape, stroll through the Panhof Garden. Utrecht also knows how to have a good time. Head to the lively Nudish Square, a bustling hub of activity. And for those who love to shop, Utrecht won't disappoint. Get ready to be amazed as we journey to a place straight out of a fairy tale, the Keukenhof Gardens. Imagine stepping into a world where millions of tulips burst into a kaleidoscope of colors, their vibrant hues painting the landscape in breathtaking patterns and designs. This isn't just any garden, it's the world's largest flower garden, a testament to the Dutch passion for tulips and their remarkable ability to cultivate these beautiful blooms. As you wander through the meticulously designed gardens, you'll be greeted by a symphony of colors and scents that will tantalize your senses. From the classic red and yellow tulips to the more exotic parrot and fringe varieties, the sheer diversity of tulips on display is simply astounding. You'll find yourself lost in a sea of flowers, each more beautiful and unique than the last. But Keukenhof is more than just tulips. It's an immersive experience, with stunning floral displays, tranquil ponds, and charming windmills that complete the quintessential Dutch landscape. Take your time to explore the various gardens, each with its own unique theme and charm. While the tulips are undoubtedly the stars of the show, Keukenhof Gardens offers so much more than just these vibrant blooms. Be sure to check out the inspiring flower shows held throughout the season, showcasing the latest trends in floristry and garden design. And for those looking to capture the perfect Instagram-worthy shot, Keukenhof has you covered. From charming bridges overlooking picturesque canals to whimsical sculptures nestled amongst the flowers, there's a photo opportunity around every corner. But Keukenhof isn't just about visual delights. It's an experience that engages all your senses. Take a moment to inhale the sweet fragrance of hyacinths wafting through the air, or listen to the gentle hum of bees buzzing amongst the blossoms. And before you leave, be sure to visit the gift shop to pick up some unique souvenirs, from tulip bulbs to take home to beautiful ceramics inspired by the garden's vibrant colors. Keukenhof Gardens is a truly unforgettable experience, a testament to the beauty and wonder of the natural world. All right, guys, picture this: endless skies, fields of green stretching as far as the eye can see, and standing tall against it all, those iconic Dutch windmills. We're talking about Kinderdijk, a UNESCO World Heritage Site and a true testament to Dutch ingenuity. You see, these windmills aren't just for show. They're a vital part of Dutch history, a symbol of their never-ending battle against the water. For centuries, these majestic structures have been pumping water, draining the land, and keeping the Netherlands from being, well, completely underwater. Walking through Kinderdijk is like taking a step back in time. You can almost hear the creaking of the sails, feel the wind whipping past you, imagine the millers hard at work. And the best part? You can actually go inside some of these windmills. That's right, you can climb those narrow wooden stairs, explore the living quarters, and see the inner workings of these incredible machines. So, make sure you add Kinderdijk to your Dutch adventure. It's an experience that'll stay with you long after you've left, a reminder of the power of nature, the ingenuity of man, and the beauty of a country that's literally built against all odds. Now, you might be thinking, okay, windmills are cool and all, but what else is there to do in Kinderdijk? Well, my friends, you're in for a treat. Kinderdijk is more than just windmills. It's a whole experience waiting to be discovered. First off, you gotta explore this place by water. Hop on a canal cruise and get a whole new perspective of the windmills. Trust me, seeing those giants reflected in the water, the sun setting in the background, it's a sight you won't forget. Plus, you'll get some killer photos for the gram. And after a day of exploring, why not grab a bite to eat at one of the charming restaurants in the area? They've got everything from traditional Dutch pancakes to hearty meals. You can enjoy your food with a view of the windmills, soaking in the peaceful atmosphere. Finally, for all you history buffs out there, Kinderdijk has a fantastic museum where you can delve deeper into the history of these incredible structures. You'll learn about their construction, their importance in Dutch history, and the lives of the people who lived and worked in them. It's a fascinating glimpse into the past. All right, folks, get ready to be transported back in time because we're heading to Maastricht, a city with a history as rich and flavorful as a slice of Limburgse vlaai. Maastricht is one of the oldest cities in the Netherlands, and you can feel that history everywhere you go. Roman ruins, medieval architecture, cobblestone streets. It's like stepping onto a movie set. Start your journey in Vrijthof Square, the heart of Maastricht. This is where locals and tourists alike come together to soak up the atmosphere. Now, Maastricht isn't just about pretty buildings and charming streets. It's got a whole other side, a hidden world beneath the surface, literally. We're talking about the caves of Maastricht, a vast network of underground tunnels that have been used for centuries as shelters, storage spaces, and even mushroom farms. You can take a guided tour through these caves, learn about their fascinating history, and even see some impressive artwork that's been carved into the stone walls. It's a truly unique experience, and a little bit eerie in the best possible way. Back above ground, make sure to check out the Bonnefontaine Museum, home to a fantastic collection of art spanning centuries. From medieval sculptures to modern paintings, there's something here for everyone. And the building itself is a work of art, a futuristic design that stands out against the historic backdrop of the city. And of course, no trip to Maastricht is complete without indulging in the local cuisine. Maastricht is a foodie's paradise, with a fantastic selection of restaurants serving everything from traditional Dutch dishes to international cuisine. Make sure to try the aforementioned Limburgse vlaai, a delicious fruit tart that's a local specialty. All right, guys, buckle up because we're about to enter a city that's unlike any other in the Netherlands. Get ready for Rotterdam, a city that's not afraid to break the mold, to push boundaries, to redefine what it means to be a modern metropolis. You see, Rotterdam has a unique history. During World War II, the city center was almost completely destroyed by bombing. But instead of dwelling on the past, Rotterdam chose to look to the future, to rebuild itself as a beacon of innovation and architectural daring. And boy, did they succeed! Today, Rotterdam's skyline is a testament to that forward-thinking spirit. It's a jaw-dropping mix of skyscrapers, futuristic buildings, and innovative designs that'll leave you wondering if you've somehow stumbled onto the set of a sci-fi film. One of the most iconic sights in Rotterdam is the Erasmusbrug, a stunning cable-stayed bridge that's become a symbol of the city's resilience and ambition. Then there are the cube houses, a series of tilted, cube-shaped houses that look like something out of a whimsical dream. And don't even get me started on the Markthaal, a giant horseshoe-shaped market hall with a ceiling covered in vibrant murals. But Rotterdam is more than just a pretty face. It's a city with a heart of gold, a vibrant cultural scene, and a down-to-earth charm. For art lovers, Rotterdam is a treasure trove. The Kunsthal has a constantly changing exhibition program. Museum Boijmans van Beuningen spans centuries of art. Witte de Witstraat is known for its independent art galleries and hip cafes. Rotterdam's food scene is just as exciting as its architecture. From Michelin-starred restaurants to street food stalls, Rotterdam has something for every taste bud. Try fresh seafood at the Phoenix Food Factory. What really makes Rotterdam special is its vibe. It's a city that's constantly evolving and pushing boundaries. A city where creativity is celebrated and anything is possible. Experience the energy of Rotterdam and discover a city that's truly one of a kind. All right, guys, we're leaving the modern marvels of Rotterdam behind and taking a trip back in time to Haarlem. This city is like a perfectly preserved medieval gem, just waiting for you to discover its secrets. As you stroll through the cobblestone streets, past gabled houses and hidden courtyards, it's easy to imagine yourself transported back to the Golden Age. You can practically hear the echoes of merchants hawking their wares and the clatter of horse-drawn carriages. One of the things I love most about Haarlem is its incredible architecture. Everywhere you look, there's something beautiful to admire. From the towering Groot Kerk, a Gothic masterpiece that dominates the skyline, to the charming Hofjes, hidden almshouses tucked away behind ornate gates. And don't even get me started on the food scene here. Haarlem is a foodie's paradise, with cozy cafes serving up traditional Dutch pancakes, bustling markets overflowing with fresh produce, and trendy restaurants pushing the boundaries of culinary creativity. Trust me, your taste buds are in for a treat. Of course, no trip to Haarlem would be complete without a visit to the Tailors Museum. This place is like a time capsule, home to an eclectic collection of scientific instruments, fossils, and art from the Dutch Golden Age. It's like stepping into the mind of a Renaissance polymath, and it's absolutely fascinating. And if you're looking for something a bit more contemporary, be sure to check out the Frans Hals Museum. This place is dedicated to the works of, you guessed it, Frans Hals, a master of Dutch Golden Age portraiture known for his incredibly lifelike depictions of everyday people. But honestly, one of the best things you can do in Haarlem is just wander. Get lost in the labyrinthine streets, soak up the charming atmosphere, and discover the hidden gems tucked away down quiet alleys. You never know what treasures you might stumble upon. And if you're feeling adventurous, rent a bike and explore the city like a local. Haarlem is incredibly bike-friendly, and it's a great way to experience the city at your own pace. Just be sure to watch out for those trams. Hold on to your hats, folks, because we're heading to The Hague, the political heart of the Netherlands. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Politics? Sounds boring. But trust me on this one. The Hague is so much more than just government buildings and embassies. Yeah, sure. It's home to the International Court of Justice and the Peace Palace. But it's also a city brimming with history, culture, and a surprisingly laid-back vibe. You'll find grand palaces, world-class museums, and even a beach. Who knew, right? One of the things that really surprised me about The Hague is its relaxed atmosphere. Despite its political importance, it doesn't feel stuffy or uptight at all. In fact, it's got a really cool cosmopolitan vibe, with people from all walks of life coming together to enjoy the city's many offerings. Don't miss the Binnenhof, the historic complex of buildings that houses the Dutch Parliament. It's a fascinating glimpse into the country's political history, and the surrounding gardens are a great place for a peaceful stroll. Alright, let's talk about the beach, because who doesn't love a good dose of vitamin C? Just a short tram ride from the city center, you'll find Scheveningen, The Hague's vibrant seaside district. Picture this: golden sand stretching as far as the eye can see, the invigorating North Sea breeze whipping through your hair, and the sound of waves crashing against the shore. It's the perfect escape from the hustle and bustle of city life. And if you're feeling adventurous, Scheveningen has plenty to offer thrill seekers too. You can try your hand at kite surfing, rent a bike, and explore the dunes, or even go ziplining from the pier. Talk about an adrenaline rush. But even if you're not a beach bum, Scheveningen is worth a visit. The promenade is lined with restaurants serving up fresh seafood, and there are plenty of bars and clubs where you can party the night away. Okay, cheese lovers, this one's for you. Get ready to dive headfirst into the wonderful world of Dutch cheese in Alkmaar, the cheese capital of the Netherlands. This charming town is home to the oldest and most famous cheese market in the country, a tradition that's been going strong for over 4 centuries. Every Friday morning from April to September, the market square transforms into a hive of activity, with cheese carriers in traditional attire, massive wheels of Gouda and Edam stacked high, and the air thick with the pungent aroma of aged cheese. Now, let me tell you, witnessing this spectacle is an experience like no other. You'll see the cheese carriers, known as kastdragers, dressed in their distinctive white uniforms and colorful hats, expertly carrying massive loads of cheese on wooden stretchers. These guys are strong. They carry these heavy wheels of cheese as if they weigh nothing at all, and they move with a grace and precision that's been honed over generations. It's like watching a perfectly choreographed dance, only with cheese. But Alkmaar is more than just a one-trick pony, my friends. While the cheese market is undoubtedly a highlight, there's plenty more to see and do in this delightful town. Take a stroll along the picturesque canals, lined with charming houses and quaint shops. Step inside the Groot St. Laurenskerk, a stunning Gothic church with an impressive organ and beautiful stained glass windows. And if you're feeling peckish after all that cheese, Alkmaar's got you covered. There are plenty of restaurants and cafes serving up delicious Dutch fare, from hearty stews to fresh seafood. And for a truly unique experience, why not take a canal cruise? You'll get a different perspective on the town's charming architecture and hidden corners, all while enjoying a relaxing boat ride. It's the perfect way to cap off a day in Alkmaar. All right, adventurers, buckle up because we're heading north to a place that feels straight out of a fairy tale. It's called Giethoorn, and trust me, it's unlike anywhere you've ever been. Imagine a village where cars are practically non-existent, instead of noisy streets. Picture this: tranquil canals weaving through the houses. It's so peaceful and charming. It'll blow your mind. They're everywhere in Giethoorn, connecting the houses and adding to the magical vibe. Now, picture yourself gliding along the water in a little boat. That's the magic of Giethoorn. Rent a boat and explore the canals at your own pace. It's super easy, even for beginners. Or take a guided tour for all the juicy details. Don't spend all your time on the water. Explore the village on foot. Try traditional Dutch cuisine at local restaurants. For the perfect Instagram shot, head to the bridge near Museum de Oude Aarde. Giethoorn, the Venice of the North, will steal your heart. All right, art lovers and history buffs, this one's for you. We're diving into the world of museums in The Hague, an absolute treasure trove. First up, the Mauritshuis, home to famous Dutch paintings, Vermeer, Rembrandt, Fabrit Seuss, the Dutch masters. Gazing at Vermeer's Girl with a Pearl Earring is unforgettable. The Mauritshuis itself is a masterpiece, housed in a stunning 17th century palace. The Escher in Het Palais Museum showcases M.C. Escher's mind-bending works. It's a wild ride through perspective and geometry. The Historical Museum of The Hague covers the city's rich past. Learn about The Hague's role in Dutch politics and royal connections. Head over to the Lauwman Museum, packed with quirky exhibits from Delftware pottery to bookbinding. Discover something new around every corner. Don't miss the Panorama Mesdag, a massive cylindrical painting of The Hague. So realistic, you'll feel transported back in time. Grab a museum card for free access to over 400 museums. The Hague's museum scene is a vibrant mix of art, history, and quirky wonders. And there you have it, friends. We've explored the stunning countryside, wandered through charming villages, and uncovered the hidden gems of the Netherlands. From the windmills of Kinderdijk to the canals of Giethoorn, this country never ceases to amaze. But our journey doesn't end here. There are countless other adventures waiting to be had in this stunning, big, beautiful world. We've barely scratched the surface. So, if you're ready for more awesome travel getaways, hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell so you don't miss out on our future explorations. Remember, life's too short for boring vacations. Get out there and explore, discover, and create your own unforgettable memories. Until next time, keep those adventurous spirits high and your wanderlust burning bright. And always remember, be safe and have safe travels. We'll see you next time.